Hello everybody and welcome back to Pop It and Purse It, where we unbox and review mega space mollies, any pop art items, and luxury goods whenever we can. I cannot wait for you to see what is in this baby. And I have been waiting to get this mega space molly 1000% limited edition and unbox it with all of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. So go ahead, sit down, relax, and let's see what is in this box. While I'm unboxing, I do want to apologize about the audio. I was moving so much as I'm removing the Mega Space Molly 1000% from the box that my microphone keeps moving around as well. And so there's a lot of audio changes throughout this video. But thank you again for watching and stay tuned. I also want to warn some of you guys that if you plan on purchasing a Mega Space Molly 1000%, it would be better if you unbox it with someone because they are very heavy. And it also depends on which design or collaboration you pick. Okay, so if you have not purchased any Mega Space Molly 1000%, I have some tips for you if you do plan on buying them. So I don't know if you noticed that when I unbox the outer packaging, I actually opened up the bottom because it's easier to just lift up the outer packaging and not damage this box itself. You're also going to notice that Popmart did a wonderful job protecting the corners of the boxes with this plastic piece, and that's because they know that people that purchase the 1000% are normally collectors, and they keep the box and preserve them because they can use it if they're moving to another home or if they're planning on reselling them, that the box is actually in good condition. So just a little bit of tip. So now, if you look at this Mega Space Molly, we did get the Jon Burgerman 1000%. He is an artist that is located in New York City, but he's born in the UK. So it's pretty cool. And you guys know, probably from what I'm wearing, that I love pastel colors. I love pink. And this, it screams the things that I love because it's very sunshiny, I guess, I would say. And it makes me feel that like joy when I see some of these colors. Okay, so second point is that this boxes open from the top. So there's actually box notches in here that you can open up. So there's two of them. Okay, and then again, this one just opens up in front. All right, so the first thing that you're gonna see is the authentication card. So all of the Mega Space Mollies, whether it's 1000% or 400%, comes with an authentication card with a product ID specifically for your item. So right now, I'm actually number, let's see. I am number 71 out of the 90 pieces that they made. And I don't know if it's a higher count now because, of course, they make it in batches depending on their orders. So that is our number, but my product ID will be in this authentication card. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it over here. So now, I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh. So just so you can see what it looks like, this, okay, hold on one second, is what it looks like right there. Okay, so she is packaged pretty well, and we all know that Popmart puts a lot of those little baggies, right, with for the moisture. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Woo! Almost, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out. And then we're gonna set this aside for a little bit. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm sweating, you guys, because this is so large. Okay, so one of the things that I do want to point out also is that the bag that the 1000% comes with and the 400% are completely different. This is almost like a cloth material versus, it's not completely cloth, but it's a different material than the plastic that we're used to for the 400%. So let's see what she looks like. Oh my gosh. Ta-ta-da-da! Oh my gosh. How cute and fluffy. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. This is so cool. All right, oh my God. I cannot, like, this is so fluffy, you guys. Oh my gosh. So first of all, when they were showing this on TikTok Live, if you guys are familiar with Jon Burgerman's painting, he has a painting that looks like this. And I thought that it's only painted into Molly's suit. But realistically, it's actually little fluffy balls filled inside Molly's suit. So that's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and remove all of the protective bags. So I'm just gonna put it there for now. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable. I cannot, I mean, can you guys see this? Oh. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let me put this aside. Oh my gosh, this is so insane. Okay, and also the plastic that they use is thicker too for the Mega Spacemolly 1000%, and that makes sense. I mean, it is thicker materials, it's bigger, so they have to protect it differently. So that's what she looks like. That's so cute. So his head is completely covered in this fluffy material. It is softer than the Have a Seat fabric that they use, and it is a lot softer than the fabric that they use on the Snuggle With Me collection too for Hachi Poo Poo. Oh my God, I can just hold her the whole time. That is super cool. And her boots are also covered with the same material as her head. So let's go ahead and look at what Molly's face looked like. But before that, let me just show you. There's a smiley face on this side. Oh my gosh. And on this side, there is a sad face. Oh my gosh, how cute. And then let's look at the side view. So you guys, I always look at the patches, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I know this is not my usual reviews, but I'm just super excited. So the cable itself has 3 different colors, or actually there's more. There's orange, yellow, it goes to a light blue, and then the purple. So can you imagine like how excited I am, because it's all pastel colors. And then if you go to the back, the A and B canister. I love that they kept the A and B letters with the angry gas and the bad gas, but then they actually have Jon Burgerman's signature, which are these faces that are very simple but very cool, very pop art, right? And then as I turn her around, hopefully I don't drop her. Okay, let's look at her patches. So this one says Fluffy on one of the sides, and then here it is a burger. It is a burger, and then it has Jon Burgerman's signature. So that is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and look at Molly's face. So it is a little bit harder to open than my glazier. Oh, stop it. Oh, this is so adorable. Okay, so her eyes are pretty cool, you guys. It is not transparent, but it's also not completely black. So it has this like coating on top of it. So with my other 1000%, you can see clearly the pupils, but this one has a coating on top where it's almost like a transparent on top with a little bit of color on the pupil itself. She has that blue button nose, the rosy cheeks, and the signature lips that we're all familiar with. And then they kept this plain. So normally a lot of our Mega Space Molly, whether it's 400% or 1000%, has that stripes, but this time around they actually kept it completely plain. How cute. So now let's look at all of the accessories it comes with. So let me just grab that in a moment. So let's start with this one. So I don't know if you've seen this before, but it does come with little fluffy balls in different colors and a scarf. So let me open that up and put it in our Molly. So this little scarf that we have here is actually the same material as her helmet or visor. And then it's attached by a Velcro at the back. You can attach it in front, whatever you want. But to me, this should be attached by the Velcro at the back. Ta-da! How cute is that? Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. And then it comes with a little ball, so let me just grab those. Okay, so the balls itself are the same materials as the visor and the scarf and the boots. The only difference is that these are all magnets. So as you can see here, it's not falling apart because you can actually put it in the A and B canister. Oh, look at all these colors. It is so cute, you guys. So let me just put it here. No, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know if they're all gonna fit in here. Oh gosh, there's so many. I will show you in a minute what it looks like and just my okay. So I'm just gonna turn her around for a second. We'll put her back up front after. But as you can see, that's a lot of balls. I think it's because you can also put it in her camcorder. So one of the things that I do want to let you know is that the magnet is strong and it doesn't go to the upper part of the canister. Let me just try one more time. See how like it doesn't go? So the magnet is only on the canister itself and not the upper part of the canister. Okay, so let me turn her around again. Go. I just want to make sure that she's stable because of the fabric underneath the shoes. So I'm not sure if I'm like putting her on a stable position. Okay, so now let me get the camcorder. Okay, so again, the camcorder is in this like fabric material. Ta-ta-da-da. Look at Molly camcorder. Oh my gosh. It is a little heavy, right? And I think I know why. I think you can also put those magnetic balls into this camcorder. So let's go ahead and try. Okay. Yep. So this one is also magnetic, so you can put the little balls in there too. So let's go ahead and do one more. Oh, also, so it's the whole entire side. So both the sides and the top, you can put your little balls in. So then now I just need to move this a little bit around so that I can see. They are strong, you guys. The magnet itself is really strong. That's why it's a little bit harder to just kind of say, oh yeah, I'll just move it around. No, it actually like, whoop, like it sticks to it. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? So that's what it looks like. Ta-da! Ah! How cute. And if you notice my other Mega Space Molly, so I actually purchased this side table from Amazon. I'm gonna try and link it down below in the description box if you're interested in it. I do wanna let you know that normally I would have the 1000% on top, and then at the bottom, the 400% fits perfect. And so, I'm very excited, you guys. This is super cool. This is a good limited edition to purchase if you are a collector. And who doesn't want one of these? I mean, it's so fluffy. But anyway, I hope that this video made you smile today. I hope that I gave you enough information about the 1000%. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment down below and I will try my best to respond to all of you. Until next time, bye everybody.